Alright, conniving. NVIDIA. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Here we are with Hawken. Now, the last time I played this, I was under NDA and a bunch of other shit. And, well, with the hidden crouch feature where you could make your mech sink underneath the ground, it was, this game actually got its idea off of a PlayStation 2 game, although I'm pretty sure they won't admit it. And one moment. Now that seemed to have worked. And here's the welcome person that I half expected. MWO to have for a tutorial. Well, something of the sort. And now they're calling them mechs. I thought they had a different name for that. Wasn't mech actually trademarked? They're gonna force me to do this. I still have the Alpha paints on my quote unquote mech. Alright. Okay, so I came back in after doing those settings and now they're trying to force me into the garage. Anyway. Fine. Equipment. Are you kidding me? They decided to use MC. Oh. Anyway, so all the crazy crap aside, friend requests, take care of that. Alright, so I suppose I should get reacquainted with training. I'm going to skip the training because anybody that's going to play this is going to do it anyways, so. Okay, so training actually changed from how it was before?
Hey there, pilot. I'm uploading now. Feel free to look around while I finish loading in.
Alright, you do that. I am going to turn you down so I can actually talk. You know, pretend I'm actually important. And, oh wow. Anyway, audio settings. Shut the fuck up.
Help requested. Help requested.
Okay, so anyways.
Almost done. We'll be at the rally point, and we'll get started.
Alright, so anyways. One suggestion that I actually had for PGI was to do kind of a very low quality virtual environment, kind of like that out there with the little squares and such, and say, hey, this is your training ground. And then they can have it customized to do exactly this.
Come on, Slowpoke.
Quite literally, something exactly like what just happened is something that I've suggested about half a year ago to PGI.
Burns fuel quickly, but can really save your life. Here, watch me do 2 spins, and then you try. Let's do another long burn just to make sure your mech is running smoothly.
Just so you know, that's physically impossible, but hey, whatever.
Try hovering straight up. Hovering works best if you're above something. Okay, let's try moving as we hover. Follow me up here. Great. Now
definitely a lot better than the old training ground.
You'll notice your mech can't reach every ledge. And if your fuel runs out, you'll be an easy target. Hover can't get you to every height, but you can use it to get from platform to platform.
Whoa.
Try hovering across this gap. Okay, that does it for basic movement. Next up, weapons.
I was going to skip the training video, but you know. Seems the suggestions I gave to PGI went to Hawken. Wow.
We're going to cover your basic weapon systems one by one.
Yeah.
First up is your primary weapon.
I'm going to guess it's a left click.
Spawning target drones. Let them have it. Very nice. Next up, your secondary weapon. Incoming target drones. Okay, this next one is a bit more difficult. Try to detonate the rocket between the target drones. That one went too far. Try again. Nice one. That's it.
I'll have to change that button.
Is a critical element to any battle. I'll show you.
Weapons overheated.
See? I've disabled your mech by adjusting its heat level. I'm going to overheat you once more to demonstrate your mech's ability.
Overheating. Weapons overheated.
Coolant is a really powerful ability. You can shoot twice as long as anyone else. So be sure to keep an eye on your mech's ability. It can mean the difference between life and death.
Hey, I can kind of see a mech in reflection.
Next up, items.
Alright.
In this section, we're going to learn about items and repairing.
Alright, hurry up.
Your current item is a shield that can absorb attacks.
Yeah. Let's activate the lag shield.
Executing rocket turret program. Brace yourself. Use your shield item to block the turret's rockets. Nicely done. Terminating virtual turret. Okay. I'll be right there. Now we're going to learn about repairing. This might sting a bit. Brace yourself. You'll be most vulnerable while repairing, so be aware of your surroundings. Nicely done. Next up, repair charges. Keep an eye out for repair charges. They can be a lifesaver in the heat of battle. Okay, now try and take a shot at me. Dodging is an absolute necessity. Learn it, use it. Let's start with the basics. Go ahead and try a left and a right dodge. Perfect. Now for something a bit more advanced. First, fire at me, then dodge to avoid my return fire. Use dodge to avoid my rockets. Dodge too soon and you might end up a sitting duck. Nice dodge. That's it. Way to go. Don't forget to dodge. Now you've got it.
Where'd she go? There she is.
Nice dodge. Nice work. Now let's take everything you've just learned and use it against an AI sparring program.
Now. This goes to show that my idea would have been really freaking awesome. But anyways.
Try dodging behind cover to avoid damage.
Sure thing. Anyways.
Jump pads will propel you to higher ground.
Overheating.
Anyways.
Use your radar to discover enemies. Remember to repair when your enemies are down.
Anyways, the Unreal
Don't forget to
Engine
dodge.
is very friendly with low-end computers. And then on top of that, it does pretty high-end graphics. Not quite as high as prices
Jump
could
pads
do.
will propel you to higher ground.
Certainly much better than this.
Keep an eye on your radar to spot enemies.
I'm aware.
Prepare your mech between firefights.
I'm aware.
Try dodging behind cover to avoid damage.
Dominating.
Anyways.
Jump pads will propel you to higher
Another
ground.
thing that was done very intelligently here is that they didn't use a one-to-one scale, and by doing that, they're able to put a lot more detail into the map and to the mech and so on.
Discover enemies.
Because they're working within the fact that this is a first-person shooter engine. And unfortunately, Crisis is also,
Remember to repair when your enemies are down.
or CryEngine is also a first-person shooter engine.
Don't forget to dodge. Congratulations, pilot. You've just earned your first mech and a license to compete. Now let's disconnect and head back.
I admit I don't like how the cockpit is done, but it is a very simple solution.